Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visiting team and our home team. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys fell in London last week, so they are right back at it the very next week. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. His team back after the International Series game a week ago, so we'll see how fresh their legs really are. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. A run play here with Strong. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will score. Anthony Gould. Touchdown Thunderbirds. His fourth TD grab of the season. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
The extra point is good, and the Thunderbirds are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready. 38.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, they'll call on Brad Robbins here to punch. Back deep, Anthony Gould. This fielded inside the 35. The Thunderbirds offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. He's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Go. Ready.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. On the give, it's Gidden. A gain of 11 on that one. That's enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 11.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Up 2nd
Come on,
and 10.
come on. Hey.
At the
18
27-yard
Cardinal,
line.
18 Cardinal.
He's going to keep this again. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. And that will be a 1st down.
At the 12-yard line.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
2nd down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
His kick is perfect. And the Thunderbirds will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Wizards offense ready for their 2nd possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Ready, break. Come on, set. 32.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Going right. It's taken in. It'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ready. Black 40.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's down the field and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
The Thunderbirds offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. DJ Gidden. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. And that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Thunderbirds will open up a 13-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Wizards offense ready to see what they can do. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. He's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Yellow, 43.
They bring the tight end in motion. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 13-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. not able to pick up a single first down, not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Thunderbirds offense make their way out to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Back to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
And the defense come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Do a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
It's 3rd and 4.
Come on.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
So it's fourth down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. And he'll get a few yards on this return. The 15-yard line. The Wizards offense. And their running back set to go once more. And as we move into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns.
Let's go. Red, 38. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Open man is Davis. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
On the ready.
3rd down. 3 to go.
Come on, set. 60 red.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So barring an aggressive decision here, fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Here's Brad Robbins now, as he is on to kick it away. And That's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Thunderbirds offense ready to take over possession of the football. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. What to do on this drop? 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Giddens. The tackel's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for an Austin first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk
1st
70.
and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Giddens. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
A loss of a yard.
2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Thunderbirds will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Wizards offense getting set to get back to work. Down a couple of scores now, 16-0, as they want to get going here. Drive starts 1st and 10.
On the double. Set. 10 black. Set.
The drive will start on the ground, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another 1st down.
Ready. Set.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and the Thunderbirds are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The Thunderbirds offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
On the ground, it's Giddens. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I will be right back after this.
On the double. Get it? 60 Eagles, 6.
That one pulled in. Mitchell Tinsley. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the
From the 32
32
now.
line.
Here's first and 10. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
60 by 6, 60.
Here's a handoff to Giddens. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Checking it down, this one is caught. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Anthony Gould was the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
16.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Another one through the upright. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Thunderbirds going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Wizards offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Caught by Davis. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
That's good. London, first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
To the air now on first and 10. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
That's another London first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He's going to air this out for Davis. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up third down.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Set.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's getting brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Here's their punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Thunderbirds offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, strike.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And he can't hang on. Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready,
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
So the two teams head for their respective locker rooms. We head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Wizards offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title.
ready. 52 close. Cut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
2nd down.
And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 60 reps. 60 reps. Ready?
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. 17 yards on that play. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Black. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stop him for no gain.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough. And now a much more advantageous spot. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Ready. 45. Right.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38. Move those chains. 1st down. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
from the 33. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready.
Rolling right. It's taken in. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
London, 1st down. A gain of 9 yards.
Let's go.
1st down, London.
33. Yep. Cut.
Now give on the ground. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 13 yards. And that will be a first down.
Gain of 13 yards.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
DJ Rowan on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the 10-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's in! Touchdown, Wizards! That touchdown gives him 18 on the season.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. A try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Wizards are able to cut into the deficit.
19, Wizards 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
First down and 10.
The Thunderbirds offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Tag. Hawk step.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Another really nice pickup there, Mike, and we've seen them continue to utilize him in the passing game really from the jump, and these are the kind of numbers you traditionally see out of a #1 receiver, but at least for this game here, he's been their #1 option in this offense.
Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
That's a great job defensively. You could tell they sold out to stop the run here on 3rd down. And even if he hands this ball off, Mike, I don't think that play was going anywhere.
The Thunderbirds getting their punter out there. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Wizards offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards. From the 20, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll stick with him again. Finding room at the 35. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards for the touchdown. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Wizards have cut the deficit to 5.
The score, Thunderbirds 19, Wizards 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The Thunderbirds offense ready for this next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
At the 37-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll throw here on third and short. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. Going up top. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
Set, ready. Black four, cut.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Set, cut. Yellow, 46.
They run on the jet sweep, and he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ready, ready.
Second and 7.
Here we go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go. Here we go. 33.
Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Come on. Come on. Hey. 70 line. Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be taken down. not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Now a handoff, running right. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Ready? Press on, lady.
He'll drop to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Got it. Ready?
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, London. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The offense will line up for a...
They'll send their tight end left.
Ready, ready?
That'll be caught, and he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Anthony Gould now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Thunderbirds offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Now faking the give. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tabaj.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get
that one, take it in. Touchdown, Wizard. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point is good, and the Wizards will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
19.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Thunderbirds offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good for Boston. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Gidden. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And then Austin. 1st down.
Ready?
The RPO, that one is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. The ball comes out. And thankfully for him, one of his teammates able to secure it. No turnover, and they will hold on to the football.
Come on. Set. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long, and that is incomplete.
Intended for number 87.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
The Wizards offense back onto the field for their next possession. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the 4th.
Ready?
Tight end on the move left. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And with that last run, that moves him over 1,000 rushing yards on the year. A nice milestone in what has been an exceptional season on the ground. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now a give up the middle. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
18 Cardinal.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And good red zone running here, taking it inside. 10-yard line. Pickup of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football, setting up 1st and goal.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
They'll go with him again. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
So it's a win for our visitors. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.